What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Benin Francis, man. Thank everybody that's been watching and tuning in. A couple of you guys have bought the plan, bought the program, hit me up on Instagram and YouTube. So honestly, man, I just want to shout out a few of my clients, man. A few guys I've been working with, Jacob and Adam, just for stepping up to the plate and taking ownership of their life and where they're at and reaching out for help. A lot of times as men, we feel that we can't reach out for help, or we can't say, hey, you know, I want help in this area. I don't know why we view that as sometimes as a weakness, but yeah, honestly, just a lot of respect for those guys reaching out. They definitely came to the right place, man, and I'm excited for them. But without further ado, guys, we're going to talk about what being lean and being in shape signals to the world when you're just out and about. Okay, so let's get straight into it, man. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like for me so we can continue to spread this information. But number one, right, what it signals to the world is that you have self-respect. So when you see somebody that's put together, right, when you see somebody that is taking care of their physique, they're caring for the God-given vessel that they have. Like, this is a vehicle, you know, this is our health, this is our vitality, you know, as far as earning money, building a family, you know, starting businesses. You can't do any of that if you don't have a healthy body, right? Like, I think sometimes we take it for granted because it's always been with us, but all the things we enjoy in life, you literally can't do if you don't have a healthy body. Now, some people may be born with certain, I don't even want to call them disabilities, but just infractions maybe that prevent them from doing certain things, right? But other people are born totally normal and healthy, and as a result of their choices or maybe lack of knowledge, they can put themselves in situations and make themselves unhealthy and make their body not function as it was designed to function. So when you walk into an area, when you walk into a job, when you walk into school, right? Let's say that you're just face value, creating some relationships with people, women, whoever, it's going to signal to them, oh yeah, this guy respects himself. You don't have to say a word. They can look and see he takes care of his vessel. He takes care of his body. He obviously thinks something of himself in order to take care of his vessel, because we maintain and take care of the things in life that we assign value to. So obviously, if you take care of your body, you know that it's valuable. You know, since we're fearfully and wonderfully made, you are taking care of the vessel that God gave you. That's number one. All right. Number two, it's going to let people know that you're not easily controlled. When you take care of your physique in a society like we live in today, where there's just so much ease of access, there's so much comfort, there's so much instant gratification, there's no one telling you, hey, you know, work out, hey, go to the gym, hey, don't eat that. No one's really telling you that. It's self-imposed. You have your own drill sergeant, your own coach running around in your mind telling you, hey bro, don't eat that, or hey man, the last few days you kind of was eating crazy, so let's lock back in, right? It's your own mind telling you that. That's a very powerful person. That is not somebody that can be controlled. That is not somebody that is easily swayed by societal norms. Just because something is normal or just because it's legal, it still doesn't mean that it's right. You get what I'm saying? Like, at one point, it was legal to own slaves. You know, at one point, it was legal to do cocaine and things like it was legal. Just because it's legal, the legality does not mean that it's right. So just because we have access to watch adult films and goon all day online, that does not mean that it's right or that you should do that. You have to have your own standards and discipline on yourself. And when you walk into a room and you're in shape, that's what it signals to the world. Okay? Now, number three, and probably one of the most important ones, but it coincides, you know, with having that self-control and that self-discipline. What it's going to do is it's going to show on full display that you have your own standards, that you run off of your own system, right? That you have your own principles. You have drive and ambition that is self-imposed. It's intrinsically motivated. It means that there's nothing out there really like that's pulling you. No. You're intrinsically motivated. When you're going for a job, a lot of times employers, they're looking for people that are intrinsically motivated. You know, if you want to continue to work 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? Listen, that's up to you. But nothing against that. I'm just saying a lot of employers look for people, they like people that are intrinsically motivated. That means that they don't have to necessarily motivate them all the time with bonuses or time off and stuff like that. It's like, no, this person's gonna come and get the job done regardless, because that's who they are. They finish things, they start things, they finish them. I know I can trust this person with the job. That is someone who is a good worker. Whether you're an employee or you're having your own business, you need to be intrinsically motivated, right? Have your own set of principles, have your own set of standards, have your own program. You know, a lot of you guys really shouldn't even be dating, right, until you get your physique in check and until you're self-sufficient, meaning that you don't need a woman in your life. We love women. We want to build and find the right one. You know what I'm saying? I locked it in. I found the right one. But you shouldn't even really be dating. I'm talking about like seriously dating. Like obviously talk to people and work on your charisma, work on building relationships, learn how to treat women and respect women. Learn all of that, yes. Learn the dynamics of a relationship and just the emotions involved and whatnot. Learn that stuff. But you should not be seriously dating until your body's in check and until you have some level of financial stability to the point where you don't need anybody else to complete you. It's like, no, I'm good on my own. I got my own program. Anybody else now, they're adding on. But you're not a half cup going to another half cup. You're essentially almost full. You get what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I say this, the reason why I say that you need to have your body in check is because as a man, when we are disciplined and we're at our zenith, like when we're like operating all cylinders, right, firing, we're lean, bro. You get what I'm saying? You don't have excess body fat. And when I say lean, I'm not saying you got to be 7%, 8%. Like, you know, my goal right now, I'm trying to get under 10. I'm probably honestly like 12 or 13 realistic. I haven't got a scan yet, but that's beside the point. The point is that the most masculine man, the most like alpha, even animals in the wild, they're lean, they're in shape, they're nimble. And it's a result of the mindset that you have and that you have to have. You got to be a hunter. You got to be ambitious. You got to be disciplined. You got to be already operating and firing off from your own program. And then your body's just like a result of that. And that's why when you walk into the room and you have that aura, right? And people see you, or a young lady sees you, right? She's like, yo, who is that? Nah, bro, it's different because you're standing out from the crowd. You're standing out from the rest of society. This is for my people who want to eat. Listen, if you want to live an average life, that's cool. Some people, well, not for me. Some people like to do that, and there's no bashing to that. Like some people are just like, yo, I'm not really with all the extra stuff, right? But that's what makes you extraordinary. It's the extra on top of the ordinary. That's how you become extraordinary. You're not doing ordinary things and being like everybody else. Now, they can do what they want to do, but if you want to be lean and you want to take it to the next level and you know you have more in the tank, this is what it requires, bro. You got to put the work in. All right? And it is going to signal to the world that you are valuable because you recognize the value that you have, your God-given value, and you're working to steward that and to take care of that and not take it for granted, because there's so many people right now in life that if they could, they would trade places with you, bro. People on their deathbeds, people that are sick, people that, older people that they could just jump back into your body. You get what I'm saying? At your age, at your time, if they could do things over, they would. And here you are with the opportunity, with the word at your fingertips. Don't squander it away. It's a shame to not realize how strong, how powerful, how lean you can be. That's a shame if you're a young man and you never tap into that. You get what I'm saying? Because we're going to be older men one day, and maybe we're stooped over, hopefully not. I ain't even going to say that. But we may be older men one day, and maybe we don't have the same level of strength that we have right now. And it's like, if you're a young man, you feel me? 18, 20, 30, you know, even early 40s, maybe even early 50s, bro. Like, but it's specifically my younger guys, bro. It's a shame to not tap into what your body can do. And you're gonna feel the energy inside. Like, you're gonna feel a masculine edge, like what it's truly like to be in your masculine and operate that when your body is lean and strong, because you had to mentally go to a place up here in order to get there. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot deeper than just having muscles for show. It's a byproduct of my mind, of an indomitable will to succeed. Someone who's hungry, someone who's disciplined, someone who wants this, someone who wants to achieve more, someone who wants to do more, someone who wants to go the extra mile. And then as a byproduct, you have some muscles, right? But it's not just about the muscles. It's about the mind to get there. All right? So do not get trapped in the comfort trap and the ease of this world and the ease of this society, and how, you know, some of the worst things for you are just free, that you can just, you know, scroll and watch all out. No, cut back from that. Cut back from that. Get back to the basics. Take care of your health. Take care of your mind. Take care of your spirit. Do the inner work, right? This is what it takes, guys, because we're living in a world that is over consuming, and you don't want to be in that mix. I'm telling you, you don't want to be in that mix. So stand out from the crowd, get in shape holistically, mentally, physically, spiritually, and be the best version of yourself. All right, guys, so I just dropped a program called the Identity Shift, where we go through exactly that, the mindset needed to get you in the best shape of your life. Program's live, links gonna be in the description. One-on-one coaching as well, strategy call, book a strategy call with me, link in the description. But honestly, guys, I appreciate the support. Everybody that's been watching me, man, stay tuned for the next video. Like I said, if you're not subscribed yet, if you're just a visitor, go ahead, join the family, bro. And y'all drop some next videos you want to see down in the comments for me, man, so we can get those out, brother. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next video. Let's get it.